There's a job where you're locked inside with the most dangerous people in the country, unarmed, outnumbered 100 to 1, and your only weapon is the way you carry yourself. Most people couldn't last a week. It starts at a gate topped with razor wire, on a morning where you're not sure you should have come. Then comes the academy, weeks of learning the law, the procedures, and how to control a person twice your size without a weapon. They drill it into you until it's instinct, because one day it might be the only thing that saves you. And when they hand you the badge, you feel proud, and you have absolutely no idea what's waiting on the other side of that steel door. The first time it slides shut behind you, the sound goes straight through you. You walk a cell block for the first time, tier after tier of doors, hundreds of eyes on the new officer, everyone measuring you in seconds. A rookie correctional officer starts around 40 to 50,000 a year, and on day one, that can feel like nowhere near enough. You learn the routine fast, the counts where every single person has to be accounted for. The shakedowns, tearing a cell apart looking for anything that could become a weapon. Standing watch over a cafeteria full of people, reading the room, feeling the temperature of it. And then one day the temperature changes. You feel it before you see it. The block goes quiet in the wrong way, and your hand goes to your radio. A disturbance flares down the tier, and every second stretches out. You hold your position, you follow your training, and slowly it settles. When it's over, your hands are shaking, and you realize this is the job. Long stretches of routine wrapped around moments that could go wrong in an instant. The nervous rookie fades. You learn the real skill of this work, and it isn't force. It's your mouth. You learn to talk a tense situation down through the bars, to defuse something before it explodes, because the officer who can keep the peace with words is worth more than the one who can win a fight. You learn to search a person professionally, to escort without turning your back, to never let your guard drop for a second. You spend nights alone in a tower over the yard, and shifts in a control room watching a wall of screens. You stand outside solitary, in the most tense corner of the whole facility. But the part nobody sees is what it does to you. You sit in a break room at 3 a.m., running on nothing. You go home and you're still scanning every room you walk into, sitting with your back to the wall, on edge at your own dinner table. You lie awake replaying the day. Correctional officers have some of the highest rates of stress, burnout, and worse of any profession. The job follows you out the gate. The ones who survive a career here are the ones who talk to someone, who deal with it, instead of letting it quietly eat them alive. And every morning, they walk back through that gate anyway. Put in the years and prove you can handle anything, and you move up. You become a sergeant. Now you're not just watching inmates, you're leading officers. You run the briefings, you set the tone for the shift, and when something flares up, you're the one coordinating the response. Sergeants earn around 60 to 70,000 a year. Some officers go further into the specialized units, the tactical teams that train for the worst-case scenario, the ones who suit up and move in when everything else has failed. Keep rising, and you become a lieutenant. You oversee the whole cell block floor, you handle the incident reports, and you train the nervous rookies who remind you exactly of yourself years ago. Lieutenants clear 70 to 90,000 a year. Above that sits the captain, one of the highest uniformed ranks, running entire shifts, making the critical calls during a facility-wide lockdown when every decision carries enormous weight. Captains earn 90 to over 100,000 a year. And at the very top is the warden. You trade the uniform for a suit, and now the entire prison is your responsibility. Every officer, every inmate, every life inside those walls. You lead the senior staff, you answer for everything that happens, and you carry the weight of a facility that never truly sleeps. Wardens earn well over 100,000 a year, some far more, running institutions the size of small towns. And no matter how high you climb, the work never really leaves you. You still sit in your car in the parking lot some nights before you can drive home. And when a young officer comes off a hard shift shaken, you're the one who sits with them, because you remember exactly what that felt like. Recruit, officer, sergeant, lieutenant, captain, warden. From 40,000 a year to running an entire institution, every step earned inside walls the rest of the world is grateful they never have to see. It's one of the hardest, most thankless jobs there is, done by people who keep the peace in the one place society would rather forget. Which level surprised you the most? Comment below, subscribe, and join us for the next episode of Every Level.